Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3102, where we have 14 moves to clear out 70 jelly. That makes this a super hard level, so I'll probably be stuck here for a while. If you just want to see me beat the level, I'd advance probably to the last 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise, let's try to figure out the best strategy here. So, I see sugar keys, I see sugar chests, so I've got to collect the keys to get to the chests, so probably I can populate down here. I've got a magic mixer, I'm going to have to watch that, and I've got this conveyor belt. So I've got to get through these frosting first to collect keys. One side or the other. Let's try this side since it seems to be opening up more quickly, I think, maybe. There we go. So now I've got a key. We collect. Ah, the keys are being stingy. Yikes. And then if we don't match them up with the color right away, that's taking turns. Oh, and I forgot all about this. But that didn't hurt me. I think because it's one of those where it can only participate in this 9-block square here. The squares that surround it, the 8 squares that surround it, and these are empty, and these are conveyor belts, so I don't think it does anything bad to us. But this does horrible things to us. How in the world can we get this done? Should I go ahead and make a wrapped candy, or do I take this out right away? I think I take this out right away. I think I have to keep collecting the keys as quickly as I can. I'm not even down here yet, and I only have 5 moves. This is not pretty. Wow. So now I have 3 moves to get everything else done. Can you imagine if I also had something happening here? Well, I've got to move low to the ground to encourage cascading, and then this is the point where I just cry. Oh, look, I got a color bomb that I can't do anything with. So once we get this open, it looks like things flow fairly well, and we can try to get some cascading to help us out. But I think that's what we're going to need. And I think we're going to have to do that first portion much, much more quickly. So let me go get some more lives, and we will try this again. Okay, so here we are. I guess we're going to this side. I don't like the initial move, but I do like the fact we've only got a couple of orange on the board. Should I make this stripe, or should I do this? The stripe gives future promise, but this strikes right away. I have to strike right away. Okay. Ooh, that slides down. That's a bit of a hiccup. I think I like this side better. If I can open up this side, I think it's a better strategy for me. But now I'm committed to here. I've got to get this going quickly. That was nice. Yeah, that might just drive me crazy. Phew. Okay, bringing more down. Look at that. So now we have 5 moves to try to get all this done. Still not a lot. There. Oh, I was going to say, how did that happen? I don't have my wrapped. The wrapped stuck way up there. That is not helpful. And I still have these little bits of licorice on the board. I'm not getting the cascading I'd hoped I might. So, this is my perception on what needs to happen on this board. But I've only played it a couple of times now, so I could be wrong, and I could have to modify my strategy. Not only do I have to have some luck in setting up the beginning to where I can get them open the bottom portion open more quickly, but then I have to have some luck in cascading. Now that doesn't mean all luck. It doesn't mean that I throw out this idea, oh gosh, of using strategy, because strategy is important. It's the strategic moves that can help me capitalize on the luck when it shows up. But I do have to Yeah, I do have to understand that without luck, I'm not going to get very far on this board. And I do favor this side, but sometimes I just can't get to this side. Oh, it's tragic that the keys take so long to get here. Alright, so let's try to cut through. The licorice slowed us down, but now the licorice is almost completely gone. And we're not getting that awesome cascading that I had hoped. I don't have a lot of blue on the rest of this area, so I'm trying to take it out. It's nice also that we get the conveyor belt, which gives us a second shot at all of the cascading. I make a move, the cascades happen. The conveyor belt goes, the cascades hopefully happen again. But yeah, we're going to be waiting here until we either bring in boosters or get a lucky board. And this initial setup has not been lucky for us. That's a bit better. There we go. So right away I remove a key. I set up for my next key, but I don't have it right away. And instead of holding off with this, I just use that stripe wrapped combo to try to get more keys working here. There we go. Okay, so if I do this, it should bring down a key, and then I've got the bump from the wrapped candy. So now I've got 6 moves and a color bomb, and no good way to set it with a special. So let me figure this out. I think I like green as my choice. I'll be kind of sacrificing this one. Oh, I can't reach green. I like that it's in the corners, though. Let's check out blue. Blue doesn't appear to be as helpful. Purple might work. Let's go ahead and remove purple. Okay, I could make another stripe, but I'm going to set this stripe off. I'm going to go with this idea that cascading is going to be what saves us. And so the biggest move that I can make that creates a nice cascade is the one that's going to be most likely the best opportunity. There's too many places to get to here. Come on, cascades, keep going. You have a lot of work to do for me. I was not able to do this on my own, so wow, that actually really did work fairly well. But the 5 I have left are just in all different spots on the board. Okay, well, at least that gives me hope. I got down to 2 jelly. I did have to rely on the fates there. Oh, I still can't make a good move in the beginning. That's problematic. Yikes. Still, this side does not want to help me. This is almost open. I have to go with this. Alright, well, we can see right away that with this not working out, there's very little hope. I'm going to stay with the middle because that's where the keys come out. Although the keys, it's not generous. They don't show up all the time. Yeah. Sometimes you just know it's not going to work out. The good news is at least this is a really short level, so I don't have to stay in my misery for too terribly long. Did not even break through. Okay, well, let's give that up as bad and start over. Still nothing here. That first setup, I am seeing now how lucky that one was. Okay, I do this and this. Now what? This. Wow. Yeah, if these don't line up, and they very frequently don't line up, we're just kind of stuck here. And I do not like that stuttering. This is so bad. Although it's no worse than, well, it might be actually worse than the last one. Hey, how did I get things down here? Oh, because of the conveyor belt. So I actually have things down here now. It's not going to lead to much of anything, but I actually have things down here now. Woohoo! I broke through. Okay. Let's try again. I need more lives yet. I'll be right back. Okay, so I can make a stripe over on the side I like, but I kind of have to go with this. Why is it always the side I don't really care for? Alright, so let's take that. Oh, we got another one. Even though it's slow going, at least this one is a bit faster than normal, kind of. Now I feel very stuck. I could do this, but I need to draw things from the center. But guess what? It doesn't draw right away, does it? It skips a beat. We've got to wait for that to happen. Anyway, so... Yikes. Oh, no, this is awful. I really, really need to make sure, if at all possible, that my moves come from this side. Look at this. This could have been glorious had I been able to get this side opened up first, and therefore things collected more quickly. Oh, that's just killer to get so close with only having one move when I had the board open. But that gives hope that that kind of thing can happen again. If we could just get some traction in the opening. No moves to make over here. Okay, so here we go. Get keys, collect keys. Get keys, collect keys. Got key. Can't quite collect key. There we go. Collect keys, and I'm getting a little bit of traction over here. Okay. Yeah. I got some good cascading, but I need phenomenal cascading at this point. We're just going to be here a while. I can't show you every single opportunity that I try, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, and hopefully the next thing that you see is either going to be super instructive or hopefully the win without boosters, but possibly the win with boosters. Let me pause the recording. I'll get onto a new board and see what we can do. Alright, this is kind of a lousy setup, but I can get rid of most of the blue on the board and try to get some cascading. There we go. As we concentrate things down. Uh-oh, I lost my green. Got that back. Okay, that's a nice thing. So then I can try to blow things up. There we go, we collected that key. Alright, 7 moves left. And a spontaneously created color bomb. And a special next to it. And I think that I have to take this. I think that I can't contemplate anything else, because then I might be attracted to something that would lead me astray. I have to go for the biggest, baddest explosion here. I can make this, not thrilled with it, although it could lead in a stripe-wrapped combo. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. Oh, it didn't lead in a striped up combo, but it did lead in some nice cascading. Okay, we're getting close. Alright, this is a good move. And then we have to hope that the board gives us better cascading. Alright, now I'm getting to the point where I have to contemplate my choices here. If it looks like I'm not going to be able to get this except with specials, do I do it? But this might be enough to do this, because I'm setting off all these stripes here. There we go. Phew! I thought I was going to be here forever. As it was, that was just my 14th playthrough for recording purposes. But none of them were fun. I didn't like that one bit, and I'm just glad to be quit of it. Certainly using boosters would have helped the process. However, it's that beginning phase, and if you bring in boosters like those entry boosters, you're probably going to use them up right away. This is one where I think using switch hands, if you get a good board where you can end up with 6 or 7 moves at the bottom of the board, and then you can use switch hands or lolly hammers to set up some really good combos, I think that would be your best chance of getting through this board quickly. If you're not patient enough to wait for a lucky board, just because I got done on the 14th try doesn't mean that under different circumstances it might not have taken me 400 tries. This one's a tricky one. But you will get the luck if you continue to exercise good practices. If this was... Oh, I'm sorry, do you know what? It wasn't 14, it was 24 tries. Miscounted there. So anyway, 24 tries. I thought, well, 14 tries was a little too slow, or, it didn't seem like enough, and I just looked at my figures again. Anyway, so I hope that yours happens even more quickly than that. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below, and as always, thanks for watching.